everybody, this is Derek Duct Tape Man here, and first I'd like to say thank you for going on my channel and watch my videos. Now this video here I'm going to talk about my series on soccer here, the World Cup. Coming to America, the World Cup. And some of these messages and stuff I think we can learn from the World Cup, from soccer. And one of the things about soccer is, similar to a lot of other sports, in most sports, the game time period is divided by two halves. Sometimes, usually like an hour-long game, it'd be like two 30-minute halves. But soccer has 90 minutes, and it's two 45-minute halves. And most games have that, where you play like whatever, how many times, then divide that by halves. And there may be periods in between these halves too, where you break stuff like that. For most sports, two halves. And you notice something about some of these games here. One thing you'll probably notice. You'll probably see it in the World Cup too. You have a game here or there, usually at least once, many times a season, where one team is down. And they got themselves in a big hole. And sometimes you wonder, can they really get out of this? But halftime came. The coach gives a speech. And second half, you would never guess that team was ever down. Because they got rolling. They got rolling. And a lot of times they even end up winning the game. The team that was down by so much was able to come back and win the game. Defeated. You get victory. And the thing is, life is like that too. We'll show an individual in the Bible where he had a first half experience. He really messed up the first half. He really messed things up. But guess what? When he met Jesus, and guess what? He got like a halftime speech, and then he started the second half of his life. And he did a lot of great things for God. He really he did amazing stuff. He was an amazing man in the second half of his life. And we'll give you some verses, and right here they are. Mark 14:30. And Jesus saith unto him, Verily I say unto thee, that this day, even this night, before the cock crow twice, thou shalt deny me thrice. Luke 22:60. And Peter said, Man, I know not what thou sayest. And immediately, while he yet spake, the cock crew. Luke 22:61. And the Lord turned and looked upon Peter, and Peter remembered the words of the Lord, how he had said unto him, Before the cock crow, thou shalt deny me thrice. Mark 16:7. But go your way. Tell his disciples and Peter that he goes before you into Galilee. There shall ye see him, as he said unto you. Peter is a good example of this in life. He really messed things up. He messed things up. You know the drill. When he met Jesus, even that sometimes after that he messed things up. But when Jesus really got a hold of him, his life turned upside down, and he did amazing things afterwards. He had a first half of the experience of his life as experience. Well, actually, every believer is like this. The first half is just a mess. You come to Christ, you get cleaned up, and then you start serving Him and doing amazing things. But some people, even after they met Jesus Christ, they still blow it. But then that was the first half, and then they start the second half. Because really think about it here. When Jesus predicted Peter's denial, what happens when the rooster crows? It's the start of a new day. So Jesus is telling Peter, look, you will mess up. You will blow it. You will even deny me 3 times that you even knew me. But the rooster will crow. And guess what? You can start a new day. Because when the rooster crows, it's the start of a new day. Jesus predicted that Peter will blow it. And he also predicted it will be a start of a new day. And Peter can start a new day. And when Peter, I think this is really interesting. I don't know how, I guess, because when Peter was denying Jesus, Jesus was actually right there. Because Jesus actually looked on Peter. You know what? He was not looking at Peter to condemn him, to judge him, to say, hey, what did you do that for? See, you blew it. That's not what Jesus was doing. Jesus was looking at Peter in love. He's saying, yes, I know you blew it. Go start the second half of your life. And when Jesus resurrected from the dead, if you remember with the women, notice what the angel told the women. Tell the disciples, and they singled out Peter. He said, go tell Peter. That's very key. Very key. Go tell Peter. But you know what? We blow it too. And guess what? If you blew it, guess what? You can start a new day. And maybe you kept on blowing it. And then Jesus is going to say, okay, you blew it. There's always a second half. That was the first half. Go start the second half. So, we will mess up. We'll never stop messing things up until we go to be with them. But we can always strive, do better. And have the Lord help us to do better. So now, when you're messing up, maybe you need to start a second half. That was halftime. Now you can start the second half of your life. That's all now. So this is Derek Duct Tape Man saying, thank you for watching. And don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, like, notifications, get more videos of me. This is Derek Duct Tape Man saying, see you later. Goodbye.